I am Sergeant Wiley. I'll be your grader for individual testing station, the M240 Bravo machine gun. During this phase of testing, you'll be evaluated on the 240 Bravo. Do you have any questions before you begin?
No, Sergeant.
Let me have your attention. At this point, you are required to clear in sequence, disassemble, assemble, and perform a function check in sequence on the 240 Bravo. The purpose of this is to determine your ability to perform operator maintenance on a 240 Bravo. You will show the scorer that you can clear in sequence, disassemble, assemble, and perform a functions check on the weapon. The weapon must pass a functions check. You have 3 minutes to clear in sequence, disassemble the 240 Bravo machine gun into 8 major groups and components. You may use only the equipment that you will find on the ground cloth beside your weapon. Place the disassembled parts on the ground as you remove them. Do you understand what you must do?
Yes, Sergeant.
You now have 3 minutes to assemble the 240 Bravo and perform a function check in sequence. If you don't have any questions, you will start when I say begin. Begin. Lock the bolt to the rear by pulling the cocking handle to the rear using your right hand palm up. Return the cocking handle forward to its locked position using your right hand palm up. Place the 240 Bravo safety to the safe position. Open the feed tray cover assembly. Check the feed pawl assembly. Check the feed tray assembly. Raise the feed tray assembly. Inspect the chamber. Check the space between the face of the bolt and the chamber. Check the space under the bolt and operating rod assembly. Lower feed tray assembly. Close the feed tray cover assembly. Place the 240 safety to the fire position. Hold the cocking assembly to the rear using your right hand palm up. Depress the trigger and release the bolt forward. Disassemble the 240 Bravo machine gun into 8 major groups. Remove the barrel assembly. Remove the trigger housing assembly. Remove the buffer assembly. Remove the driving spring assembly. Remove the bolt and operating rod assembly. Remove the cover assembly. Count out the 8 major groups.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Assemble the 240 Bravo machine gun not in sequence. Install the feed tray. Insert the cover assembly. Insert the cover spring pin. Install the bolt and operating rod. Install the driving spring assembly. Install the buffer assembly. Install the trigger housing. Insert the trigger spring pin. Install the barrel. Perform a functions check on the 240 Bravo in sequence. Lock the bolts to the rear by pulling the cocking handle to the rear using your right hand palm up. Push the cocking handle forward. until it locks in the forward position using your right hand palm up. Place the 240 safety to the safe position. Depress the trigger. The bolt should not fall. Place the machine gun to the fire position. Pull and hold the cocking handle to the rear using your right hand palm up. While holding the cocking handle to the rear, depress the trigger and ease bolt forward and lock position. Close the injection port cover. Completed your task. I am Sergeant Wiley. I'll be your grader for the individual testing station for the Mike 240 Bravo machine gun. During this phase of testing, you'll be evaluated on the 240. Do you have any questions before you begin?
No, Sergeant.
Let me have your attention. At this point, you must clear, load a 240, perform immediate action on a 240, unload and clear a 240. The purpose of this is to determine your ability to clear, load, correct a malfunction, and unload and clear the 240 in sequence. This point consists of 4 tasks. You must pass all 4 tasks to receive a go. In order to pass the task, you must correctly perform all the performance measures for that task. If you fail any task at this point, you will retest all of the 4 tasks. You will have 30 seconds to clear, load, fire, correct the malfunction, unload, and clear the 240 in sequence. When I say begin, you would immediately begin clearing, loading, and firing the weapon in the direction it is now pointed. The belt of the ammunition you have by your weapon will produce a malfunction after you fire a few rounds. You must correct the malfunction and continue to fire the weapon. You will then unload and clear the weapon in sequence. You must accomplish all performance measures from the prone firing position. You may only use the equipment you will find on the ground beside your weapon. After you clear the weapon, place it on the ground. You understand what you must do?
Yes, Sergeant.
Clear the 240 machine gun in sequence. Lock the bolt to the rear while pulling the cocking handle to the rear using your right hand palm up. Return the cocking handle forward to its locked position. Place the 240 safety to the safe position. Open the feed tray cover assembly. Check the feed pawl assembly. Check the feed tray. Raise the feed tray. Inspect the chamber. Check the space between the face of the bolt and the chamber. Check the space under the bolt and operating rod assembly. Lower feed tray assembly. Position the open side of the links in the down position. Open link belt. Place link belt on feed tray with the first round against the cartridge stop and the tip of the round pointing towards the barrel. Close the feed tray cover assembly. Ensure the latches lock into place. Place the machine gun safety to the fire position. Squeeze trigger. Take immediate action to correct failure to fire. Pull cocking handle to the right, palm up to the rear. Observe the ejection port to see if a cartridge case, belt link, or round ejects. Push the cocking handle forward. Squeeze the trigger and fire all remaining rounds. Unload and clear the 240 in sequence. Lock the bolt to the rear by pulling the cocking handle to the rear using your right hand palm up. Turn the cocking handle forward to its locked position. Place the 240 in the safety to the safe position. Open the feed tray cover assembly. Check the feed pawl assembly. Raise feed tray assembly. Inspect the chamber. Check the space between the face of the bolt and the chamber. Check the space under the bolt and operating rod assembly. Lower feed tray assembly. Close the feed tray cover assembly. Place the 240 safety to the fire position. Hold the cocking assembly to the rear, depress trigger, and ease the bolt forward.